Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today and clicking on this video. I hope each and every one of you are in good spirits and protecting your peace. Today I just want to take some time to speak with each and every one of you about something that I hold very close to my heart, something that is very, very important, and that is self-care and loving yourself. I would like to speak with you on the importance of these things. And this topic has also been requested, so I definitely wanted to jump on it and take the opportunity to just speak with you on the way that I make sure that I'm taking care of myself and continuously focusing on my growth and just my overall well-being. So first and foremost, I would like to just put this out there. You cannot pour from an empty cup. It's impossible. And a lot of us get wrapped up in being there for everyone else and trying to be superhuman and do so much and be on the other end of the phone when everyone is calling and be there for everyone who needs you, and you're empty inside. You know, you have nothing to give because you are not pouring into yourself first when you're trying to pour into everyone else. So it is impossible to pour from an empty cup. So it's very important that you are making sure that you are replenished. You are making sure that all of your needs are met, so that you are able to be there for others. Another thing is taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. These things are very, very important. It's very important that you have balance in your life. I definitely feel like without balance, it's very easy for things to just fall apart. You know, taking care of yourself physically, making sure you're getting enough exercise, making sure that you are eating healthy. When you eat better and you exercise, it makes you feel so good. I can definitely tell the difference on the days that I'm able to get in a workout session, on the days that I take the time out to do a yoga session versus the days when I'm just up and I'm in go mode and I just bypassed it. Things during my day tend to not work out, or I'm exhausted faster, or there's no order in my day. I'm just all over the place. So when you are taking care of yourself physically, there is definitely a difference. Taking care of yourself mentally, you want to make sure that you're in a good place mentally. You can do this by having conversations with yourself on a daily basis, being able to be real with yourself, because if you can't keep it real with yourself, you can't keep it real with anyone. So not stressing, not focusing on things that's out of your control, just making sure that you remain at peace. I am definitely a wary box. I've always been that way. As I'm getting older, I am beginning to not worry so much and just kind of have that it is what it is type of attitude, with things that I know is out of my control. But naturally, I am a worrier, and that's not good. So when I do my workouts and I do my yoga and I do my meditation, it's able to calm me and put me in a good space mentally. It's able to clear a lot of those worries away. So it's definitely important that you are keeping your mind at ease and not stressing over things that are out of your control, and just understanding that, everything will work out, in the way that it's meant to work out. Not saying that everything is going to go your way. I'm just saying it'll work out. Taking care of yourself emotionally. Okay, so a lot of us deal with certain things in our lives by not dealing with it. And what that ends up doing is it allows you to harbor ill feelings, and it builds up until it boils over. So it's very important that you are emotionally aware and that you address the feelings that you are having, and you address your emotions. So let's say you are having a conversation with someone, the conversation gets a little heated. It's a lot of things that have taken place in the conversation that you do not agree with, but you bypass it, the conversation's over, and you just keep going. Now, all day, it's on your mind, what you could have said, what you should have said, and it's affecting your whole day. You're walking around, you're mad, you have an attitude all day. It's just like you have negative energy just hovering over you, like you have a evil spirit just hanging on, because you didn't take the opportunity to address your feelings right then and there. Now it's 2-3 days later and you're still stuck on this issue that could have easily been addressed right there in that moment. So it's very important that you feel comfortable enough to speak on how you feel and be honest with people and let them know how you feel about certain situations. It's very important that you do this for those around you as well as for yourself. If something does not sit right with you, take a moment, take the time to address it and make sure that you are where you need to be emotionally. A lot of us go through life feeling like we have to have all the answers. Like we are not allowed a moment of weakness or to feel a certain type of way. And at the end of the day, what you have to do is to remind yourself that we are only human. It's okay to feel sad sometimes. It's okay to feel like you are weakened sometimes, because these are the qualities, the things that make us who we are. These are the things that make us human, having the ability to feel. So it's very important that you are connected with yourself on an emotional level. So any emotion that you are feeling, just make sure that you stop and you take the time to feel that. You stop and you take the time to address that, because it goes into making you who you are and just making you a better person. So definitely make sure that you remain emotionally aware when it comes to you as well as those around you. Taking care of yourself spiritually. So for me, that would be, my meditation. I do like to read the Bible. I am practicing yoga and different chants, just learning about a lot of different things to give me a stronger spiritual connection. So whether you are very religious, maybe you are more spiritual than anything, it's very important that you believe in something. Because at the end of the day, if you don't believe in anything, what are we working towards? Like, how are you getting up every day? What's pushing you? We all need something and someone to believe in. So just making sure that you are at peace with yourself and you are taking care of yourself spiritually. This is very, very important. It's very important that you are taking care of yourself. So that's going to be mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Next, morning routine. Having a morning routine. So in taking care of yourself, this should start from the first moment you wake up in the morning. And you can help Put yourself in a good place for that day by starting off strong, and that's having a morning routine. I am definitely a routine type of person. I'm definitely a planner. I am not able to function without structure. I have to have order in my life. So my morning routine definitely gets my day going. It definitely puts me in a good place, mentally for that day, physically, emotionally, spiritually, because my morning routine consists of various things. So when I first wake up in the morning, what I try to do is, as soon as I wake up, I try and get some stretches in. So I'm waking my body up. As soon as I get up, before I even get out of the bed, I utilize the space that I have and I just get some stretches in. I do some breathing exercises. I have a moment of meditation. Now, depending on what you have going on, your schedule, the time you have for this may differ. For me, my moment of meditation may be around 3 to 4 minutes, because I honestly have to keep the ball rolling, because I have a little one and I don't know when he's going to be waking up, so I have to make sure that I'm ready for him. So I get up, I do my stretches, my breathing exercises, I have my moment of meditation, I read my devotional, I look into my Bible app, I look into my Sage app, and just take time to really see, what I have going on that day and put myself in a good place overall. So once I'm able to do this, by then, I like to get up, get the baby going, get him together, get downstairs. Once we make it downstairs, I like to go ahead and get a yoga session in, or a workout session. At one point, I was trying to do both, but it just wasn't working for me. I don't have that kind of time. So I told myself either or. So whether I'm feeling a workout session for the day or a yoga session, I do like to go ahead and get that going as soon as I make it downstairs. So what that workout session or yoga session is going to do, it's going to awaken me even more. Doing that session, it just gives you more energy. So after doing that, I am up and at 'em and I'm ready for the day. Another thing I have implemented into my yoga session or my workout session is taking the time to listen to a motivational speaker. So I do like E.T. the hip hop preacher. I listen to him quite a bit. I follow him on YouTube. So 9 times out of 10, that's who I am listening to while I'm working out or while I'm doing my yoga session. And what this does is just get me even hyped for the day. I'm focused on my goals. I'm focused on knocking my whole to-do list out. I'm focused on, making time for my family, making time for myself, making time to work toward the things that I want in life. And I'm on go mode at this point. So having a morning routine is definitely very important when it comes to taking care of yourself, making sure that you are in a good place as soon as you wake up in the morning. It's a process. It's giving you time to get where you need to be able to make it through that day. So having a morning routine is very important in self-care. Let's see. Next is the importance of treating yourself. So I know this may be a little challenging for some people, because some people may feel, they don't really have the time. Why am I treating myself? I really haven't done anything. I just don't really see a point in it. It's very hard for some people to make time for themselves. And let me tell you something. If you just got out of bed this morning, if you haven't done anything else but threw those covers back and pushed yourself up out of that bed, that's an accomplishment. That's something you should be proud of. Because speaking from experience, I know how hard that can be on some days. Just simply pushing yourself to get out of bed and make it through that day. It's a challenge. So if you were able just to get out of bed this morning, give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve praise. You deserve a high five. You deserve, to shout. You deserve a spotlight, honestly. So that's something to be proud of. That's something to treat yourself for. Treating yourself, whatever you're into, whether it's manicure, pedicure, full body massage, buying yourself a book you've been looking at or a nice dress, getting your hair done, spending some extra time in the bathtub with a glass of wine, whatever your treat is, whatever you're into, definitely make time to treat yourself for even the little accomplishments, the little things, just to keep yourself going. Make sure that you are treating yourself. Next, protecting your peace. So I stress this topic a lot just because it's very, very important that you understand the power you hold. And it's very, very important that you do not allow someone else to have that power over you. It's very important that you are protecting your peace at all times. So that means protecting your peace against friends, family, strangers, negative energy, just protecting your peace, period, and not giving anything or anyone the power to interfere with your peace. So that one definitely ranks high with me. Next is to give yourself credit where credit is due and stop being so hard on yourself. A lot of us, I feel, we put ourselves, we have our standards so high and our expectations so high for ourselves that sometimes it can be very, very overwhelming, because we all want to be great. We all want to contribute and create greatness. And sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves that it causes us to crack. Not necessarily break or fall apart, but it causes us to crack under that pressure. So it's very important that you understand, when it comes to loving yourself and taking care of yourself, we are not perfect. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, and you're not supposed to be. We're not supposed to be perfect. We are only human, and I think that's something that we all need to definitely keep in mind and stop being so down on ourselves. Like, it's very important that you lift yourself up. It's very important that you're able to get up in the morning and look yourself in the mirror and love what you see. You're not going to like everything about you. I don't like everything about me. It's a lot of things that I see as flaws that I just don't like. And it's okay for you not to like things about yourself, but you should get up every morning loving every single thing about you. I may not like it, but I love it. And you better believe that it's people out there that's going to look at your flaws and think they are the most beautiful things that was ever created. You know, it's beauty in scars. It's beauty in shortcomings. It's beauty in flaws. So I think it's definitely very, very important that you get up every morning, look yourself in the mirror, and have a conversation with yourself. Have a conversation with yourself before you even approach anyone that you need to go in the bathroom, or if you got a mirror in your room, just find a mirror, take a moment, look yourself in the eye, and have a conversation with yourself. Hype yourself up. Stop looking for other people to hype you up. Hype yourself up. Definitely stop being hard on yourself. Know that you are popping. You are it. No one can do it like you. You are chosen. Period. All right. And last but not least, I kind of touched on this already, but just understanding that you are only human. And I don't say that as a bad thing. I say it as something to help you to understand that we are meant to fall short. We are meant to, lack in certain areas or be a work in progress in certain areas. We were not made to be perfect beings. That's not how the setup works. So it's definitely okay for you to accept and understand that we are only human. We are only human, and that is okay. That is okay. Stop being hard on yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. It starts with you. Before you can expect someone else to love you and accept you and cherish you, you have to be able to do all of these things for yourself. You have to be able to find happiness within yourself. You have to be able to get up every day, whether you're looking the best you've ever looked or feeling the best you ever looked, or you're feeling down in the dumps and it's not working for you. Either way, you have to be able to get up and look at yourself and know that you are it. Period. That you are it. No one is gonna do it like you. No one got it how you got it. Period. And you have to be able to be your own hype man. I think it's very important that you understand we all want to be there for each other. Friends, family, when people reach out to you, I do it all the time. I used to always say, I feel like everyone expects me to have all the answers. I am everyone's go-to. When something is on their mind, when something goes wrong, everybody is like, Shanika know the answer. Let me call her. She gonna know what to do. And I be thinking like, I'm still trying to figure life out myself, but with that type of pressure, it's like I feel it. Like when people call on me, I feel like I have to rise to the occasion every time. And that's okay. That's okay. But only if you have it to give. If you do not have it to give, don't mess with it. It's okay. They'll understand. It's okay to say, I'm unable to do that right now. It's okay to be able to tell people no, because at the end of the day, you have to be able to set boundaries and limits. Because I seen a post that says something like, what did it say? As a giver, you have to know, when to say no, because a taker has no limits. So when it comes to being there for people, that's great. I love it. Please do. I'm not asking you to turn your back on anyone, but know your limits. Leave something for yourself. Okay, take care of you first. If you have a cup, you need to pour a little bit out for yourself. Put that to the side. Make sure you're going to be taken care of. And then you can worry about everyone else. And then you can break bread with everybody, But you have to make sure that you are good first. It starts with you. No matter what you have going on, it starts with you. And I want you to know and understand that it's easier said than done. It's not always easy to put yourself first and take care of yourself first. It's not always easy to love yourself. That's a challenge. I feel I took up a lot of years trying to be someone that I wasn't, trying to fit in, just trying to figure out who I was and putting other people first and worrying about what people thought of me. And a lot of time was put into people and things that honestly didn't even deserve that from me. So it took me a while to really accept who I am, to understand and accept my past, to understand and accept where I am now, and to really have that drive to focus on where I want to be. It took a lot for me to be able to get up in the morning and love the person that I am. You know, love the woman that I see when I look in the mirror. It took a lot for me to get to this point. But with hard work, dedication, prayer, just being conscious and being aware, it's definitely possible. It's possible for you to come back from it. No matter what you've experienced, no matter what you have been through that has you at a place where you are questioning who you are questioning whether you are worthy or not, you are questioning where you stand with yourself, with who you are, you can come back from that. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to chase your dreams. It's never too late to heal. It's never too late to fix something that is broken. It's never too late to come back from that. And it starts with you, and you're able to do that. You have it in you. So thank each and every one of you for listening, for clicking on this video once again. I hope you were able to really just vibe with me for a minute and get something out of it. Out of everything I spoke about, hopefully something definitely has sat with you and is sitting on your heart. And I hope you just really focus on that and you grow with that. I definitely will be posting more videos like this. And hopefully you enjoy this video and you enjoy the next video and the video after that. I definitely want to be able to inspire someone and shed a light on someone. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And subscribe while you are here and hit that bell so you do not miss any of my amazing content.